Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, Rachel Bonnie One Click Better. I am Rachel Bonnie. In this channel, I'm going to be sharing simple ways to build healthier habits using tools that actually work without the overwhelm. Please subscribe to my channel and stay tuned so you'll be notified whenever there is a new post. Today, when people hear about AI and health, sometimes it sounds overwhelming and even a little bit scary sometimes. But today I want to show you how in a simple and calm way, I use AI to support my health without replacing common sense or professionals or even your own intuition. If you have ever felt overwhelmed by health advice or tools, this video is for you. One of the biggest challenges of health today is not lack of information, but rather there is too much information out there. There are apps, there are trends, there are routines, there are different opinions, on health. Do this, don't do that. I have a background in health. Even with that, sometimes it could get overwhelming for me. So I started asking questions. How can I make my health habits simpler and more supportive? That is where AI comes in, not as an expert, but as a support system. Before we proceed further, I want to make something very clear. I do not use AI to diagnose anything. I also do not use it to replace doctors or healthcare professionals. And I don't use AI to make medical decisions. Having said that, I see AI as a tool, like a notebook, like a planner, a thinking partner. Yeah, it does not tell me what to do with my body. It only helps me organize, it helps me to reflect, and it helps me gain clarity. So how then do we use AI for health? These are some of the ways I use AI to stay grounded in my health. One, I use AI for clarity. Sometimes online, you see some health information that are contradictory or confusing. Instead of spiraling, what I do is I go to use an AI tool to ask questions for clarity, for it to be explained to me in a simple way, not in a way that will be ambiguous. So that is one way I use AI, not for answers, but for clarity, just to get it very clear. Number two way I use AI is for planning gentle routines. I use AI to structure routines that I already want to follow, maybe regarding my health. So I go to AI and I ask it to help me structure and plan this routine in a simple way that I can follow. For example, morning routines. What do you do in the mornings when you wake up regarding your health? And evening routines. Just something simple, not anything complex or rigid. Number three is supporting consistency. AI helps me to support consistency in doing the things that I already want to do or things that I want to achieve. It helps me to break down things into smaller steps or reframe habits that I already want to be following into achievable steps so that they're easy for me to carry out on a daily basis. Remember, AI does not create my health. So I'm here in Chat GPT. I want to show you how you can use Chat GPT, for example, an AI tool to better your health, to get, good outcomes that will work for your wellness. So I'm here already at GPT and I typed, you can see here, help me create a simple, balanced weekly wellness routine that supports energy and rest. Immediately I did that, it came up with this. So these are what ChatGPT gave us. We have core principles. Keep this in mind all week. Consistency, intensity, movement every day, hard workouts, only some days. Wind down time is non-negotiable. Sleep and food matter more than hacks. Yeah, so
It's not all about hacks. You need to eat well, take good care of yourself as well. It's very important. So it goes ahead to give you guidelines. You can see daily anchor and the things that you can do daily and how long you can do them. And it doesn't have to be too long. Like here you can see in the morning, just 10 to 15 minutes. These are non-optional basics. So you wake up, you drink water and not cold water, just room temperature water, the regular normal room temperature water. Do some light movements, stretch, walk, or mobility, just 5 minutes. Then get some good light in. Open the windows, go outside or stay near the window and get some light. Remember there is vitamin D in early morning sun. That's if you're in the area where you have sunshine in the mornings. It goes on to tell us what you can do during the daytime. Eat regular meals. Don't skip meals. Take one short movement break. Walk, stretch, run the flight of stairs or walk up and down the stairs, whatever suits you best. In the evening, you do about 20 to 30 minutes, exercise. Wind down your screen or keep it dim. Avoid too much bright light into your eyes. The eye needs to rest as well. It's very good for the sensory nerves of the eye, the optic nerves. So you have calm activities like reading, listening to music, journaling, or then ensure you keep same bedtime windows. If you go to sleep, for example, at 10 o'clock, next day, try and keep it within that period. The brain has a way of resetting while we sleep. So you can see the list goes on and on. Weekly structure, balanced or flexible. What you can do, it gives you even what you can do per week. So it's simply a guide. These tools are guides. They are to guide us to direct, give us clarity to make the right decisions. They are not for diagnosis, and we cannot diagnose with tools like this. They only give you a guide on clarity on how you can, keep body and soul together in good health. So it goes on and on. You can try it. Remember, they are just guides. They are not, we're not to follow them verbatim. You're supposed to read, make the right decision, decide what works for you or what doesn't, what you think is not good for your health. They are not doctor's advice. And please don't go against your physician's advice if you already probably have something going, maybe an underlying situation that your physician has told you, do this or don't do this. Don't go against it because an AI tool told you to do so. So I use it for inspiration. Basically, AI tools are for inspiration, and then it's just a starting point. It's not the final.
I know there's a lot of fear out there around AI. Some people think AI has authority over them. It doesn't have authority over my life. It acts simply as an assistant to give me clarity or help me stay organized when I feel scattered. In other words, it's just an assistant, and that is how I think we should use AI, not as an authority over our life. On this channel, I'll be sharing simple ways of building healthy habits using thoughtful systems, helpful text, and tools that support real life. No extremes, no fluff, just one click better at a time. If this sounds or feels like what you need, you are welcome here. Please subscribe and follow my channel.